experience while using resin. It was quite good. I really loved using resin and creating beautiful stuff out of it, but I was really nervous while pouring and mixing resin. I was very nervous, like what if I take measurements wrong and it completely messes up. I was really in that tension until my resin was dry totally. So that was there. And hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Megha. So as you have seen the thumbnail, this video is going to be a very interesting one. I wanted to share it with you guys too. So as you have seen in this video, I am going to try out resin art for the very first time. So before getting into the video, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. And without any further ado, let's begin the video. So now let's begin. So first I'll just share with you small clip of my unboxing video which I have already uploaded. So first do check that video out so that you get an idea of what I'm using and what all things I'm using, and also I have mentioned a detailed review and what all things are there in this kit, each and everything in that particular video along with price. So do check it out. I'll link it in the description down below. So here is a small clip for you. After this we'll start our actual making process. So for doing resin you need to be very cautious, like you need to take some precautions before starting resin work. Like you need to wear a mask, you need to wear gloves, and the main thing is that you need to work in a well ventilated area, because this is going to be a chemical. So when you are dealing with chemical, make sure that you are in an open space. It's better to do in balcony or in terrace, but if you don't have that option, you can just open all your doors and windows and wear a mask and a gloves and you can easily start it. That's it. You just need to take some simple precautions for your health. So before getting started, first we need to secure our surface area with a plastic sheet so that we don't ruin our tablecloth or our table surface. So here I'm going to cover my table. So here I'm done with the safeguarding part, and for our safety we need to wear gloves. So you can use any gloves. Here I'm using this type of gloves. So as it is a chemical, you need to first be cautious. You need to secure your hands, and also you should wear a mask while doing resin, and make sure that your surrounding is open and there is a lot of air circulation. So if you're working on a closed room, make sure to open all the windows and doors so that you don't suffocate. So I'll just open my windows, and let it be any craft or any work, first you need to consider your health. So make sure to open your windows and doors widely and let the air flow. Now my windows are open. Now let's get started with the gloves. So first I just wear my gloves. Make sure to remove all your accessories from your hands. So now let's begin. I'm going to use these small paper cups. You can use any paper cups you have. So I think this will be perfect for the measurements. So let's get started. So for this particular resin, the ratio is about 3:1. So resin 3 parts and 1 part of hardener. So from this part I did not record my voice while recording the video, as I need to concentrate a lot. So I'll just do a voiceover for this upcoming clips. So here I'm taking 3 parts of resin, and for measuring I'm using an old Homeo tablet bottle as my measuring cup for today. It's simple. You just need to use the same size of bottle or any cap which you're using to take measurements, use the same for resin and hardener. So here I'm pouring 3 parts of resin and 1 part of hardener, and I'm just mixing it slowly and steadily. In the video it will be little fast as I just fastened it so that the video does not become too long, but actually you need to do it very slowly and steadily in order to avoid forming bubbles. And now it's done. Here I'm using my dropper to fill this cylinder mold. So it's an pendant mold, I guess. So after filling the resin, I'm just inserting a cute little dry flower inside, and now I'm just filling the ring mold with the help of dropper. So for these minute or small parts, it's very convenient to work with dropper, but I see bubbles while filling with dropper. I don't know why. If there is any remedy for that, do let me know in the comment section down below. So here I'm using the smallest mold which I have. So here I'm going to make some cute molds to make beautiful rings. So here I'm using this pink color glitter and some resin to create that heart shape, and here I'm going to make few lockets and pendants. So after pouring the resin, I'm just keeping this beautiful dry flower inside. So the flowers or the dry leaves I'm using in this video are totally handmade. Like I just plucked it from the plants and I just kept under my heavy books and it's done. But I think I need to buy silica gel in order to protect that color. It will give a more beautiful look, so I need to try it out. So for this oval shape pendant, I'm just making small bits of those dry rose, and I'm just putting it inside, and in that manner I'm going to create few more designs using glitters and using some acrylic paint. So after that, I'm taking this keychain mold and I'm just going to start with making keychains. Before that, I'm just filling this bangle mold and I'll just put some flowers inside. And now coming to the keychain mold, I'm mixing 2 different acrylic colors to create like an ombre effect. So I just transferred the resin equally to 2 different cups, and I'm just mixing blue in one and another metallic pink in one, and I'll just pour these 2 colors into that heart shape mold. So yeah, talking about my experience while using resin, it was quite good. I really loved using resin and creating beautiful stuff out of it, but I was really nervous while pouring and mixing resin. I was very nervous, like what if I take measurements wrong and it completely messes up. I was really in that tension until my resin was dry totally. So that was there, and after creating my keychains and pendants, I just let them dry for 1.5 day inside my room itself. I just kept it over a newspaper and I just covered it using another newspaper once it's half dry. Otherwise it will just stick it to the resin. The newspaper will get stuck to the resin, so don't do that. Leave it open, and once it's half dry, cover it with a newspaper or any plastic wrapper or any box. I was very impatient after creating it. I was like, when can I see the result? I was eagerly waiting for it. I used to come to 1.5 hour gap I used to come and check it's dry or not. I was that much eagerly waiting for the results, and finally here I am demolding it. I loved the result, frankly. It's superb. I actually messed it up a little bit as it's first time. It's common. Failures are the stepping stone for success, so don't take it serious. Learn from your failures and get more better. So this bangle mold, it came out really well, but the other side was not good at all. I need to pour a little more resin. Maybe I'll do it in the second time while creating any other work. And the ring came out very well, and here I'm demolding this pendant. So demolding of these 2 cylinder molds was really a big task. This blue one came out quite easily after a few trials, but the other one took almost an hour. I don't know why, but it did not come out properly. But that was the first one which I actually filled with resin. Maybe I think so because of that, but I missed it a little bit. So if you have any easy method to take out these cylinder molds from inside, do let me know. And now I'm demolding all my works, so it's so satisfying to demold those resin works. It's really very satisfying. And here is my heart keychain. So this is my favorite from this all are my favorite, but coming to the most favorite, this keychain turned out very well. So this actually I made for my friend and for myself. So you can also make it for your friends or families, or you can also sell this. So I have an idea in my mind. I'll share it with you guys in future or upcoming videos. So stay tuned, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon. So yeah, here all my resin works have been demolded, and now I'll ask my brother like which one is his favorite one. Listen to that. So yeah, my brother too liked those heart keychains a lot. So mine and my brother's favorite is the same keychain. And don't mind the background music, it's him making some background noise, and leave it aside. And now let's get into the video again. So here I'm going to sand all the pieces. So the rough edges need to be sanded, otherwise it may cause small wounds on your body while you're wearing those lockets or rings. So here I'm using a sandpaper, and I'll just sand all the rough surface, and I'll just wash it in clean water and let it dry and wipe it off cleanly, otherwise the watermarks will stay on the resin, so don't let that happen. So after arranging, I'll just clean everything with the help of a tissue, and it's done. So sanding is very important to make the resin wearable and safe. So now let's start the arranging. So here I'm using jump rings and few chains to attach those keychains and lockets. So in this manner, I'll just attach all the keychains and lockets individually. And yeah, this is the most favorite part, as this is the last step. After this, we can finally wear it and flaunt it happily. So here I have my DIY organized here, and I'm just taking those keychain rings and I'm just attaching to these beautiful keychains. I'm very eagerly waiting to see my friend's reaction while I gift it to her. So yeah, here I'm done with one keychain. I'll just go on attaching all, and I'll just show you guys soon. Here it is, guys, look at that beauty. So when you join those both keychains, it forms a heart in the middle, which is absolutely stunning. But I have a doubt, why one part is too thin and one part is too wide? I think it's a little bit of discrimination maybe, but I would love it if it is equal on both the sides. It would be better. Let me know your thoughts on this. So it's done. Now I'll just attach all other leftovers, and some I'm just going to keep it aside, like I'm not going to insert it, or I'm not going to drill it and make a hole. For those drilling and fixing of hooks, I'll make another separate detailed video for that. Otherwise this video will become lengthy. Already this resin video is long because I made it into two parts. One part unboxing and reviews and price and what's inside those kits, each and everything. So it was more of explaining and unboxing, but this video is totally of how I use it and what are the precautions and how to use it and what all you can make out of it. And yeah, this is the part 2 of that video. So here I'm using this small resin shapes which I have made to make these beautiful rings. So here I have few old ring bases with me, so I'm just sticking it to them. You can also purchase it and do it. So now for time being I don't have, so I'm just using it. In this manner I'm fixing it. I think we need to use some other glue for sticking resin. So yeah, we'll just do a research on it. So yeah, my beautiful rings are also ready. So that's it. Now let's look at the final results. So here is the first favorite locket which I have made. So this literally, I love it. It's looking so stunning. I think if I would have dried these flowers in silica gel, it would look far more better. So I'll just give it a try from the next time. So here is the final look at these guys, how many I have made. I think almost around 15-20. And you know what, I just made these many things using just 3:1 ratio. That's only one time resin. So it's really worth it. So if you're taking a smaller measuring cup, it would vary, but mine was a genuine size one, not too big and not too small. So that's it for today's video. Hope all of you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel, and do click the bell icon so that you could notify every time I upload new videos. And yeah, more interesting videos are coming, so stay tuned. And do let me know in the comment section down below how much you like this video and how these works turned out, like my first try. I'll be glad to read your comments. So don't forget to comment down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.